もしもーし。
Prepare for battle.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. We are going into game number 2 here between Nouns and, of course, Tundra. And as I say that, Skidder already being scouted out here by Nouns. It is a Dota and John X5. John, welcome back. So obviously 2 brand new drafts coming out from these 2 sides. I know you're very happy to see the mid ogre coming out again here from Gunner. What are you thinking, John? What are you thinking about these two teams here in game 2?
I don't know what Nouns are cooking up, but I like it. I don't understand it. I don't know if this is going to cook really well. I don't know if this is going to be well done, but I like seeing this. We saw Gunner pull this out. We were doubting it in the group stage early on, and it worked out, and he's doing it again. The matchup is, on paper, pretty bad. Like, Ogre Magi dominates melee matchups, ranged matchups, not as much. Already has a Bloodlust level. Well, let's see what they cook up. I think it's easier to play Tundra's draft. I think you've got this wombo combo with Faces Void, but if you do play tempo on Nouns and, catch them while those cooldowns are down, you can feel pretty good. I'm just keen to see what Gunner does. Really, that's the big question mark. I was listening in to the panel. There were a lot of question marks about the Ogre. Winter said if he doesn't understand it, it's going to win. It's so interesting take from Winter, as always. Looking like a rock star.
That's all we paint the big bucks for.
Yeah, exactly it. So, I don't know. I'm just excited to see this one break out. No expectations. I have no clue if we'll get game 3 at all.
Oh, for now, Gunner's at least getting very aggressive here against Thompson, and that's kind of the thing you can abuse with the Bloodlust. Just chase down the Invoker. You see, Thompson may have an advantage later on. We'll have to wait and see. So Gunner does deal with this. Obviously, picking it up, he must have felt somewhat confident in his ability to still have a lot of impact from this mid lane. We should have a look at the side lanes as well while we still have a chance. Of course, bottom lane, you've got 33 and 9 against K1 and Yamsun. This bottom lane could be quite difficult for Tundra up until they get those couple levels up in Iron Shell. But, well, once you hit level 3 on 33, chances are you're probably just going to start skipping creep waves or even getting aggressive with the double Iron Shells and the roll in from 9.
Yeah, there's a lot of good aggressive potential here from Tundra. I like this change up for them in the lanes. It just feels like they have a lot more play in comparison to the last game where it felt a lot slower. They were just aiming for farm. This one can aim for some aggression once the levels are up, as you mentioned. I think committing too hard onto a CK can be a little bit dicey if the dice roll works in their favor. By the time you get a level 2 Chaos Strike, CK can just kind of turn around, especially at even a level 2 Iron Shell. Might be something that K1 can sit through if his positioning and his crits are just right. So we'll see. Up top, of course, we've got Snaking on the Warlock, along with Skitter on Faces Void up against Moo, and Lilith on the Brewmaster and the Dark Willow. And this one is also a little bit, it's a bit more passive for Tundra. There is a way to play aggressive, but normally when you have a Warlock with Void, you're just aiming to shove out wave, farm, and just kind of apply some harassment. The Fatal Bonds is fairly annoying for Moo. And that is one thing that holds you back. Like, just constant wave shoving from Snaking does make it pretty hard for you to sustain true. On the Brewmaster here, there's only so much Lilith can get done by himself. And they can connect at some point. Like, you have a decent way of trying to play around Cinderbrew and the Clap, and you have some decent area of control. But trying to gap close into the Warlock is a rather big chore early on for the Fatal Bond stand.
Certainly is. Never easy going up against this Warlock support, that's for sure. This bottom lane, a bit of trading happening here between K1 and 9. K1 will be okay to walk away. The 33 almost at that stage now where he hits level 3, and that's when they can start to be a little bit more aggressive here against the bottom lane of Nouns. But yeah, so trying his best to harass 33 as much as humanly possible before you hit that stage. Yeah, I mean, as long as he gets the bottle refills, he should be just fine to remain within this lane, and that he will with the water runes, and you see with the power runes. So bottom lane, bit of a chase here onto Darks here, 33. He does have Surge available. They are still chasing him down though, and 33 just goes down. Oh, never mind. K1. You're moving on to 9 as well. 9, a bit of a sitting duck without any roll available. Does get Yamsun, but he does give his own life away to K1, and that'll be a very strong start for the CK. Invoker. Yamsun, K1 hanging around. Yamsun actually going through the twin gates. This is not the perfect timing. This is, in fact, the exact opposite because K1 now going to be chased down. He'll get the cold snap off. He'll drop the egg. K1, he needs some help, but he's quite a tanky boy. He'll survive for now. The only thing doing damage to him is his own illusion. Now the golem drop. Still snaking, continuing to try and get the kill down, but K1, he heals up through it. Oh, you're joking!
He's under attack.
They just couldn't kill him! Skittle, he's gonna move in and try to salvage the situation, but no chrono available means he's a sitting duck. They'll continue chasing him down. But he will be able to time walk away. His Moon now turning on to 33, but decides better off. It does try to back off, but in comes 9. He'll go into Yamsun. Tornado will land on the Phoenix into the Magnetizer. So Yamsun, he will burn out. In goes Moo, still being chased down by Tundra. They should eventually be able to get this guy. But Moo is still running, still buying time for Gunner to move back in. He's on the Invoker now. But Skinner, he'll have Chrono in 10 seconds. They've got to be very careful. No, they won't have Chrono because Skinner's down. And there goes Thompson. The Fire Blast will get it done. 33 trying to run, but Nouns, they will continue the chase. The Surge will wear off. He's got another in 1 second, but the Rihanna gets back. 33 will get stunned. He is down. That was a full team wipe, in fact. Snake it. Nouns, I don't know how they keep doing it, John. They keep getting away with all these good exchanges.
There are a couple of factors there for Tundra that doesn't work in their favor. Oh my god, Hector! Chrono really tried to play with like big Chronos and Fatal Bonds into something like Cataclysm or Magnetize, and that didn't come out there. They'll try again though.
They sure will. K1, he's the closest target. That's the one they really want. Yamsun's right behind him. He has egg available again. He'll go for the Sunray first. Make sure K1 does get healed up just a little bit. In goes the Phantasm. In goes the Tornado. K1, can he heal through this? Even with the Spirit Vessel. K1 with the Chaos Meteor should go down. He cannot toggle through it. He will drop. There's 9. May have to give his own life away. Although he is still running a nice surge from 33, giving time for 9 to get his way out. Meanwhile, towards the left Gunner, also getting caught out as Tundra. Completely smothering Nouns now.
Which is a fair trade-off. And as this game goes on, I'm just trying to think how it unfolds for Tundra, how the execution goes. Because you do have area control with Chrono, but the damage has to come from outside.
Snaking.
Like, not until...
Words of power.
By snaking. Nice to know you, sir. Not much you can do.
Tundra is key here.
That's the one they want. They want that mid ogre. Oh, never mind. The K1's there as well. Instead, they are going to move on to Gunner. That's the one they see. Skidder, he'll hold on to the Chrono for now. Gunner, he just cannot sustain himself through that damage output. In comes K1. He's got that Aegis up. There goes the egg. Skidder, he's actually going to Chrono the egg and try to go for it in his own, but he can't do it. The Chrono does not go up against the egg, Skidder.
No!
Oh, you thought you were...
Sometimes you just got to mash your buttons, John, you know?
Not too far off. He has the full Reaver, so he has that sprint added on to it. Is he 9?
Yeah, they certainly do. 9 gonna do the old Joel away, but 9's certainly in danger now as K1 will just chase him down. Still rolling. Yamsun, he'll keep up the vision. 9 is, I mean, at least he's buying plenty of time for his team. Eventually we'll get used up mid-roll. It does get cancelled, and K1 will secure himself.
Yet, for the Dark Lord, you need some attack speed acceleration, but we're getting there.
They found K1.
K1.
K1 Rift is back though. 9. He will be able to get K1 back down thanks to the Reality Rift. Is 9. Does BKB roll back in onto K1, trying to give an opportunity for Skidder to get a nice Chrono off, but it never comes. Only the time. They have got time to move in. Skidder, he's trying to rush there. 33 will do the same. Roshan, it is just about through 9. He jumps in, but no Gunner. He's got the Aegis. 9 in danger. Skidder will get the Chrono on through. Gunner's going to go into K1, but K1, he is perfectly fine with the Sunray right behind him. He is going to be able to survive. Gunner now, we're moving back in. He's got a secondary life and a cheese as well that he just eats immediately. His 33 is forced to BKB and just TP away, but they left Skidder. They left their pos one behind.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, it's so much pressure on Tundra that has one available on Tundra. Now Thompson has his own buyback gold, so he'll be able to buy back if necessary, but it doesn't seem like Nouns are looking to commit too hard anyway. They're just letting Nu do the work, K1 doing the work down at the bottom tier 3 tower with the Phantasm Illusions, and Tundra, well, they're just not able to deal with it so far. They'll kick back Gunner into the tier 4s, but he just casually walks out.
There's no damage.
He's got 4.5k HP.
Dire's
So
middle
what are you going to
tower
do?
is under
The Ogre
attack.
just walks out casually.
There's no damage.
This against Tundra 2-0. But so far, they are looking like they might just do it.
Dire's bottom barracks.
Roll in 9. He's going to try with the axe to kick back Gunner. That's a very,
a
very
long
far kickback. But Gunner is so tanky. Where's the damage? Here comes the Sun Ray. They got to run. They know they don't have the damage through that. Meanwhile, K1, he's dealing with the T3 top tower. He already got it. He got the melee barracks. It's only the ranged barracks left for Megas. Nouns, one step closer as 9 does go down on the Earth Spirit. I think they can go. Game 3, but K1, he's looking to move in. He saw Thompson. They'd love the Invoker. He jumps, but a quick tornado. Thompson gonna put him back up in the edge. He's surrounded. He gets kicked back. The mana, it's all gone. K1. K1 is gone, but they get the Megas. They have got the Megas up here on the side of Nouns. They just need to run out of there. Everyone needs to get out. Skinner, he'll pop the Gunner. He found 2 targets. He's got Gunner. He's got Yamsa. Yamsa will go down. Gunner, he's the tankier target. He'll go for a run, but surely no way out as they will disable after the BKB.
Look at that.
Bloodluster Brewling, you can't do anything about it. They just hit too hard and too fast. Roll, Gunner, was scouted by 9 for a second. K1, he is in clear vision. Reality of course, the 33 will force the BKB up, but they'll drop the wall on K1. Skinner trying to move in. Chrono, it's committed. They found Yamson this time. There'll be no Phoenix already coming, no delay on this. A double Chrono just for the Phoenix to go down. Now he's on a K1. Yamson though, he has more back. He'll come back into the fight. Darksy, the 33 Darksy dropping very, very low as Gunner chasing him down along with K1. Gets the fire blast off. It's not enough though, Gunner. He's dropping so down low to Skinner, and he might just be gone. Are they defending? No, dropping very low himself on the Brewmaster. Needs a way out. K1 is still going though. He'll move it up to 9 on the Earth Spirit, but K1 dropping low to Snaking's Golems. He'll go down the first time, but he does have the Aegis. We'll go again. Round number 2. They're fighting without Gunner. They don't have their mid-ogre, they want to retreat, but Thompson's on the chase. So is Skidder, and they love K1. K1 will run instead, they'll find Moo. On that Brewmaster, the Tornado will land, so they should have their way with it. Moo will try to run. In comes Yamson. Keep in mind, Yamson did just buy back, so they could try for a dieback immediately. But it seems like everyone else is out.
If you find this Phoenix in the back line, you take away a lot of the sustain that's keeping these high tanky heroes alive on Nouns side.
So it really is all about the Phoenix. Thompson. They have got themselves a big fish here, John. Thompson is down, but he does have buyback available. 33 actually around the corner. Yamsa, Spidey sense is tingling, and he will not find it.
Shard Willow with Shadow Realm, she's just going to hit those objectives. She's not going to care. That's another way to rat this out.
Keep in mind, 33, he's got the axe up now. He's got the normal punch, so he's got multiple reasons he's KFK1, but 33, he oh my god. Golem is dropped. They're going to try and fight. Chrono is out, but they miss out on Yamsa. He'll drop the egg. He'll keep going with the Sunray. The Chrono, it does nothing. Skinner, he at least gets to kill the Phoenix and now the double Chrono, but it's his own team. It's his own team. 9 kicks K1 away. K1. He's gonna get 33, but K1's too deep now. K1's too deep. Skinner takes him down. Meanwhile, the Ancient completely exposed Gunner. He was trying to go for it. Lelis will do it too. Moo still trying with the Brewmaster, but he's out of the primal script. He needs to run. This is not the time, boys. They'll get out of there. Meanwhile, K1, he does find 9 on the Earth Spirit, but do they keep going? It's 3v2. It is 3v2 now. They have an agent exposed. They could do it. Skinner cannot afford to get caught. The time walk forward. K1 will jump in with the stun, but no risk yet. There it is. They've got Skinner. Silence stops damage down. But he's got buyback available. He can come back into this fight now. Half HP on the Ancient for an upper bracket position for the main event. There's your buyback from Skinner. It's Thompson and Skinner versus the three down. And in goes K1. He found Skinner already. Terrorized does land Skinner. He should be gone. And now the Ancient is completely surrounded, completely exposed. It's up to Thompson, but the GG's called. The GG is called. Now did it. Now have done it. A 2-0 up against Tundra. Where are the NA haters at, John? Where are they? It's quiet over here.
Oh, now it's of all the teams.
あらあら、さようなら。